Hello, Northwest family. I hope you're having an awesome week. It is time for lunch break, so thanks for jumping on. I have something really exciting to talk to you about today. We have an event coming up. It's actually later this year. It's called the Back to School Bash at McCall. Now, why am I talking to you about an event that's going to happen months from now? We're just getting ready to end the school year, and here I am talking about the beginning of another school year. But I promise you there's a good reason. So let me back up. Back to School Bash at McCall. So Northwest, we partner and support an elementary school here in Ackworth called McCall Primary School. And we do that in a number of different ways, but one of the biggest ways we do that is having this Back to School Bash. It's a kickoff for the school year. It's a lot of fun. Families come out, there's bounce houses and games and all sorts of fun stuff. But the primary reason we do it, the biggest reason we do it, is because we want to support some families at this school that just need a little bit of extra help. If you have kids, you know that the back to school time of year is a stressful time. There's a lot going on, there's a lot to do, and it's an expensive time. There's the doctor's appointments, there's shopping for clothes because our kids grew out of them over the summer, and there's all the supplies that the student needs for this next school year, the pencils and the pencil boxes and erasers and markers and all of those kind of things. The economy is crazy. It's tough out there for a lot of people. It's an especially difficult time of year for families that are already struggling or are already stretched pretty thin. And so that's why we come in and we've partnered with the school to host this event and to provide these resources to families. And this is why I'm talking to you about it now and not this summer, is because all throughout the year at Northwest, we collect different items in preparation for this event. So earlier this year, we already collected some winter coats. That's a big item that's needed for a lot of families. So we've collected those. Later on this year, we're going to be collecting different school supplies, backpacks and pencils and pens and all those kind of things. But right now, starting this weekend and for the next several weeks, all throughout the month of May, we're going to be collecting kids' clothing. All sorts of clothing. So we're looking for shirts, short sleeve, long sleeve, sweatshirts, all those kind of things, pants, shorts, skirts for the girls, shoes are a big one, and then socks. Of all different sizes for kids. We especially, what we usually see a lot more need for is the younger kids. So those smaller sizes, the smalls, the mediums, those kind of things. But we really need as many of those things as possible. We're looking for new items. So we're not looking for hand-me-downs. We're looking for new items of all of these different clothing for kids. So starting this weekend here in the lobby at Northwest, you're going to see a table right out here where if you'd like to purchase some of these items and bring some of these items in, you can drop them off right here at the table in the lobby. And we're going to be collecting all throughout the month and organizing them and getting them ready for this event this summer. And then you're going to hear more as the months go on. We're going to be collecting some of those different items for school, for all of the school supply lists that they're going to need. And then we're going to be holding this event, which is it's a lot of fun. It takes a lot of people to pull it off, but it's a huge event. It's a lot of fun for these families at the school and for the families here at Northwest to come together and just have a blast, eat some food, and have some fun together. So that's what's going on. We really hope you'll consider partnering with us and bringing in some of these supplies that are so needed for many of these families right here in our community in Ackworth. So be looking for that this weekend and all throughout this next month. Now, I have one other thing, totally unrelated. Just wanted to let you know. So if you're a member of Northwest, you're going to receive a communication later on within this next week that's going to be something called Northwest by the Numbers. One of the things we're trying to do is to provide more clarity in how we as a church are doing financially, the giving and how it's going, the expenses and what's being spent and how are we doing financially throughout the year. We want to provide more and more clarity. So we're going to be sending these out on a regular basis throughout the year. That first one's going to be coming here in just the next week. So if you're a member of Northwest, be looking for that. I'm excited for that. I'm excited about what God is doing here at the church. He is blessing us in many ways, and one of them being financially. It's exciting to be a part of the ministry here at Northwest and just be a part of what God is doing. So just be looking for that. Thank you all so much. Thanks for jumping on, and I really hope I see you this weekend.